Hey. All right, so tried to do all signs earlier, and it didn't work out for me. So I want to do an all signs with Mercury retrograde. I'm going to go ahead and apologize now for my air conditioner being on. Always like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Get that out before anybody gets in here. And we're going to jump right into it because I do not have a lot of time. Kids are in bed. Man's on his way home. I got a few minutes to get this done. And I've been wanting to all day, so here we are. All right. Mercury retrograde, Aries. What do we need to know for this Mercury retrograde? It's just going to be mini spreads, y'all. I'm not doing the whole 3D, 45D, just one row per sign. What we got? Aries. I see you coming out of the drama mama card, right? I always say this is the drama queen card, right? Laying on the ground, pretending to be all stabbed up in swords and stuff like that. I just feel like an end of the victim mode going on for you for this Mercury retrograde. Probably had a good bit happening in the pre-shadow already. I don't know about y'all, but pre-shadow is always harder for me than the actual retrograde itself. The retrograde is just dealing with the end results, right? I see a lot of hope and renewal coming in for you, Aries, but you are not quite ready for it yet. You have not finished really recovering, okay? This, yeah, it's the drama queen card, does not mean drama didn't happen, okay? Whatever did happen, yeah, you're getting over it and you see hope and renewal, but you're not quite over it yet, okay? You are listening to your intuition. It is pulling you. Your elements and guides are still pulling you. But yeah, like I said, you got the Hermit reversed here. There's still, for that positive energy there, you still got to finish recuperating and figuring out and balancing yourself and grounding yourself from whatever happened. But these are great energies to be entering into. Okay. Well, that was pretty straightforward for you, Aries. Finish healing is going to be your big Mercury retrograde message. All right, we got Taurus here. Taurus. I am sorry, y'all, but it is too hot. It is hot down here. It was like almost 90 today. I apologize for the air conditioner, but I love y'all. I ain't sweating for nobody. All right, so we got Taurus. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus for this Mercury retrograde? All right, Taurus, I do see that you are... I got the Nine of Cauldrons here, right? Now, and most people are like, oh, this is the most wonderfulest card in the world, the Nine of Cauldrons. But the other side to the Nine of Cauldrons is overindulgence, overeating, overdrinking, overindulging in something or another, right? And I feel like it's an overindulgence in something that you are using to try and fill your cup because you are out of a mode of being able to fill your own cup. I think that the reason you can't fill your own cup is because you have been hanging with people who have been feeding your not so nice tendencies. You need to let go of that. Eight of Pentacles is distracting you from what you need to work on. And it's damn sure distracting you from your four-rod stability. Okay? So I do see the Nine of Cauldrons here. So things are relatively nice right now. There is potential for stability, but you need to work on learning how to fill your own cups and manage to keep yourself working on your skills that you're supposed to be working on right now. You know, and don't say it, everybody needs to work on something. Nobody's getting out of this alive, right? Everybody's got something to work on. So Taurus, for you, it's going to be a self-control retrograde for you. All right, Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? One more. This is the Tarot of the Old Path. I got this from my friend Lee Carney. She owns Head, Heart, and Soul? Mind, Body, and Soul in Michigan. They do a monthly box. I need to get their links. I'm such a bad friend. I should have the links to all my friends' stores below me. You'd think I would this far in the game. All right. Am I on Gemini? Gemini. I got the Nine of Pentacles here, right? Really embracing that attitude of gratitude. I see a lot of victory for you. I do see there's a skill that you still need to improve a little bit more. I feel like it's going to have something to do with a money offer that's probably going to be coming in this retrograde, right? This is coming into your birthday season too, aren't we, right? Because I even got the Sun card here. So I got some really positive for you there, Gemini, coming into this. The only thing I see that could cause you any issue really that you should be focusing on for this Mercury retrograde is probably just don't get distracted, right? Don't get distracted and don't get too cocky, because I got this victory card, Nine of Pentacles. Don't get too cocky about your skills, right? Always more we can learn, always more that we can do, okay? All right. Cancer. Let's see what we got for Cancer. Don't mind my wet hair, y'all. Cancer. What do we got for Cancer for this Mercury retrograde? First one of 2021. All right, Cancer. What do we got here? I got the Eight of Swords here, feeling trapped. I think you feel trapped, and you got the Eight of Swords to start out here with, but you got the Queen of Swords right after it. So it's like you feel trapped, but I think you really see it for what it is. You have a higher perspective on what the entrapment is, and you are being very mindful of your words and trying to keep as much poise as possible while you figure out what your next move is going to be, because that is what you are contemplating. It's like, yeah, I'm sitting still, but I'm figuring it out, right? I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out who is generous with me and who I'm generous with, and who is giving and taking too much, right? I see that you're finding a balance in people in your life. I feel like a lot of people might have been expecting a lot more of you than you were willing to give. One of those situations where it was like the more you gave, the more you were expected to give, and it didn't feel like it was an even give and take anymore, because you have the Three of Rods reversed at the end here. So there's definitely somebody around you that's not on your team, and I see that you are trying to work away on how to separate from that energy, and that's going to be your trial for this Mercury retrograde, right? Really getting rid of people who aren't part of your team, don't support you, don't give the same energy back to you. Definitely, that's what you need to watch out for. Leo. All right. Leo for Mercury retrograde 2021. All right, Leo, I see that you've really been focusing on building your skills. You've been working hard on trying to put down some walls. I feel like you've been super defensive, and now that I feel like you've built up some confidence working on your skills as well, and that's helping you kind of drop a little bit of that defensive energy. I do see a victory was here for you, so I feel like you were defending yourself against something, and finally whoever this was or whatever this was beat itself up against the wall so much that you finally have gotten this victory over it. Somebody's gotten the point, right? The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. Things are going to be shifting quickly for you. Be mindful of that during this retrograde, right? Be mindful of communications and everything coming in that's going to be shifting you in new directions in your life, right? I got the Queen of Cauldrons here. It's just really calling you that throughout all this, whatever is going on here in this victory, it's like, don't get too cocky, don't get anything else like that. Remember to nurture yourself and nurture those around you, right? Don't lose that loving energy, right? That compassionate energy, okay? Because I think that might have been something that you were dealing with the reverse there, right? The defensiveness, you had to kind of close off your empathy for a little bit. So I feel like this Mercury retrograde for you is going to be a turning back on of your emotions, right? So if you've been numbing and blockading them in and blockading others out for a while, now that you're getting ready to open up your emotions again and let things in, it's going to be scary. It's going to be intense, and waves of strong emotion will hit you. That's what you should be watching out for this Mercury retrograde. Who do we got next? Virgo. Okay, what do you think after 3 years that I would know the zodiac order? You would think with the galactic bracelet, all the planets represented, I'd know the planets order. All right, Virgo. What we got for you for this Mercury retrograde? It's not really positive energy here, right? I got the High Priestess here, really seizing and owning your power. I've got the Six of Pentacles here, giving generously, receiving generously, really got a flow going with it, right? I've got the Wise One here, right? Very much your energy, right? Nurturing those flames of knowledge and transformation. Get the White Rabbit down here. I feel like you've been traveling some rabbit holes as well. Be mindful of those this Mercury retrograde. King of Swords. Be mindful of your words. Be kind if you're going to use them, right? Be careful how you use them. This is just control your thoughts and your words, right? I do feel like you are going to be having a rite of passage. There will be things that you are going to need to move on from. You are going to need to step very carefully, okay? Very carefully, right? You're going to have to maintain these energies while you're doing it, right? Because whatever this is going to be a trial on your own, something that you need to navigate and walk through on your own to figure out, okay? All right, Virgo, be mindful of that, right? All them swords sticking out of the water. He's got 2 in his hands. I've gotten this card in one of a personal reading a long time ago, and it was like, for me at the time, I was like recently single, and the imagery was just like, watch out for people that are going to be trying to stab you, or like, especially if you like deny their advances and things like that, or the people in your past that you have denied. I feel like that's the kind of energy you're going to be battling this Mercury retrograde. All right. You trying to move forward while these things are trying to like stab you and stop you and slow you down. All right, Libra. Libra. All right, Libra. I know it seems like this is something really passionate and something that you really want. I know you really think all your emotions and intuitions are leading you on this path. You are not seeing it all. You do not see it all. Okay? There's a lot of illusions that you... okay. For real? This Mercury retrograde for you, Libra, I feel like these are saying that you're in love with an illusion. You're not in love with a person. You're in love with an illusion. And whatever this is, it's not going to be reciprocated. And they're just way down there for me, but yeah. Page of Cauldrons, 2 of Cups reversed. Right? I do. I just get a very strong sense that it's in love with an illusion, like you're not seeing the big picture, right? And that's going, I feel like the shattering of illusions are going to be your big retrograde lesson this time for you, Mercury, Mercury Libra, if you haven't been working through some of your stuff, okay? there's going to be some shattered illusions, definitely with a strong soul connection, someone that you thought you were very, very close with, and it's going to turn out that you weren't as close with them as you thought. Okay. Whew, that was a rough one. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, 15 minutes? I'm actually dropping these out pretty quick, huh? All right, Scorpio. I do got a worry of money coming into this Mercury retrograde. Probably something that's going to be costing you unexpected expenses, right? I do see you holding it down, though, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, wisely figuring out where you're going to put your finances. I do feel like you're going to need to defend yourself against unnecessary things that might be coming in, or someone expecting you to take on responsibilities that aren't yours. This might be even be bills that are coming in, or something that comes in that really isn't your problem, that you're going to have to be making the sound judgments on whether they are your burdens or not, and whether you should just move on from some of these things, right? I do got the King of Swords here at the very, very end. There's the King of Swords, okay? Mouth. Mercury retrograde. Scorpio, watch your mouth, okay? Toxic, masculine, male tongues are not going to get you very far, okay? That nasty, mean, super aggressive energy, that's what the reverse King of Swords is. Be mindful. Don't move on from energies. Defend yourself from energies. Do not engage in the negative energies, okay? Be mindful of anybody who pulls this out of you, okay? Be mindful of anybody who pulls this out of you. I'm even getting a sense that this might even be other people begging for you, begging for stuff from you, begging for help from you, wanting more from you. And you're just like, trying to take care of myself, y'all, right? All right, Scorpio. So just do your best not to be mean about it. Everything you can, everything you say can and will be used against you. Everybody should know that by now. In this day and age, nobody forgets nothing anybody says because we're not memorizing phone numbers anymore. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right. Okay. A lot of conflict. A lot of conflicts going on here, right? Now, in this deck, what do we got? It's like we got like the teacher, we got a jester, and then you got, the young prince, and you got a princess with a crown on, right? And these guys are all throwing sticks around at this point. And everybody's hitting somebody else, right? It's like the fight doesn't even make sense, right? The one kid's hitting the jester's hitting the dude's hitting the, you know what I'm saying? It's all over the place. Nobody even knows what's going on. I feel like it's just kind of a very confusing type of argument. I don't feel like it's like verbal stick swinging. That's what I'm getting off it. It's verbal stick swinging. Getting a strong sense of passive aggressive aggression around you, right? Sorry. Get the wise one reversed. right? I feel like all this is really distracting you from grounding and centering yourself in your own sense of self and your sense of self-belief and things like that, right? Need to really focus your words, focus your mind, focus your thoughts, focus your words, focus that air energy, right? You do get the Emperor up right here, right? Taking control. See the kids all happily playing in the background now? Right? Seizing on some of that energy. But now I've got the Empress reversed. So I almost feel like just getting a lot of sense of like either immature energy or like children. And it's like you're too nurturing or being too much of a pushover, trying to be too sweet to them. And you're trying to find this balance with authority with them without like crushing them. Does that make sense? I'm a mother, so I know what it's like trying to raise kids in these crazy ass times right now. So I feel like it's just a sense of trying to grant freedom and nurture without being taken advantage of, without being walked all over, right? And I feel like that's going to be your balance is don't be too harsh and don't be too neglectful, right? In your endeavors to control, around you with that Emperor there, right? Don't be too neglectful. You don't want to completely turn off that divine feminine nurturing energy. You do still need it, okay? It's just a matter of balance. And I've even said, usually it's what? Daddies are fun, mommies mean business, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that you can be both. You can be both of these things. It doesn't have to be one or another. And I feel like that's going to be your big balance of getting this turned back around, this Mercury retrograde. All right? And try to stay out of the passive-aggressive stick swinging. That's all I can say. But don't engage in it. Don't tit for tat it. It's easier said than done. I'm a triple fire sign. I know it's hard for y'all to ignore. So just try to roll with it as much as you can, okay? Capricorn. One more. All right, Capricorn. I see a lot of pentacles. You've been working on a lot, right? I get the Seven of Pentacles here, starting out, working hard on something, not quite to fruition yet. You're still working on it. I feel like you felt like you got left to do it alone a lot. I feel like you had to make a truce with somebody and accept the fact that we're going to have to do a good bit of the work on your own, which forced you to have to learn some new skills. In the middle of your spread here, you do have the Ten of Pentacles, so you are on a lucrative path at the moment. Keep working on those skills, and when it comes to that truce and everything else that you had to go through to get here on your journey to get to this point, you're still heading for that, right? So you just make your truce with those people, let them go, let them get their own karma. You don't got to do nothing, baby. You ain't got to do nothing. You got to do nothing. The universe is going to sort them out. You just keep doing what you need to do for you. That's going to be your big message for this Mercury retrograde is you keep working on your skills and your path and what it is you're building. If you're going to be focusing on all those pentacles for this Mercury retrograde, then focus on them. Okay? Don't focus on the past, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, those truces. If you made a truce, let it go. You made a truce, okay? Don't let that rock you. All right? Those type of people always pop back up during Mercury retrogrades. And they don't really want closure. They're just coming back in to see if they can get you back on their page again. So, all right. What was that? Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius. One more for Aquarius. See what my aqua baby's got going on. Okay. All right, Aquarius. I do see for some reason you still got stress and money. Something about a decision you need to make that's you're stressing money. Right? Because you got 6 of Pentacles reversed here. You got 4 of Pentacles, the miser, my guy at the end here. I see just not a lot of great energy when it comes to money. 5 of Pentacles. Now, in between the 5 of Pentacles and this reverse 6 of Pentacles, you got this here. It's closing of the karmic scales, right? Okay, so if someone's been taking advantage of you, up and comings are coming, y'all. You know, I try to explain karma as best as I can, right? Karma is ripple effects from the past that you need to deal with. At least when you're dealing with it within this 3D timeline on this life. Now, there's generational karma, there's past life karma, there's other types of karma where like you've screwed over individuals in the past, right? Now, this is pulling up. You've probably dealt with these people in past lives before. If you are an old soul, not everybody is. A lot of y'all are new here. So, but this is karma that is clearing out. So whoever's taking advantage of you, they're going to get theirs. Same for you, tit for tat and all that other stuff. When it comes down to it, your past will catch up with you as well. This is going to be what you are going to be dealing with this Mercury retrograde. Why do I keep saying your past is going to be what you're going to be dealing with? It's right here. And now, I don't know what you are into that for some reason your past has you seriously defending your finances. But yeah, that's what you're going to be dealing with this Mercury retrograde. You're going to be dealing with your past and karma. And whether that's good or bad is going to be dependent on how you have handled situations in your life with people, okay? And their karma will be on how they dealt with it, right? That's what I got for you. All right, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. How's my Pisceans doing? My fish. What are you guys getting into? All right, Pisces. You got hermit mode here, right? Working on them skills, going through those rabbit holes, taking that transformation, fires of passion, waters of compassion, right? You're going to want to hold that solitude energy as much as you can for this Mercury retrograde, right? You're going to want to hold that centering sense of self for this Mercury retrograde. I've got the Knight of Swords. If this ain't you, this is somebody coming in with sharp tongue, very harsh, abrupt, can cause a lot of chaos. My sister's a Pisces. She'd say that was me. The Six of Swords reversed here. Now, I'm not even really getting that this is, I'm not getting that this is really you. I'm getting that this is somebody that's coming in. This is someone who can't move on from a lesson coming in. And they're mad. And it's like, why even come back if you're angry? Right? I do see that you are going to, so you got your two fish with Pisces. Pisces are either completely batshit out of their minds, screaming in the middle of the road, or they're the most kind, compassionate people that you know. I see you really working on your empathic skills with this person when they come in to rock your boat, right? I see you really trying to, as lovingly as you can, put that through. I don't think, I want to say it that way, that I don't think you have the strength to deal with them in the level that you're going to need to deal with them. You do have the strength to reverse at the end here. Okay? So you're going to want to turn this around. You're going to want to turn this around. You're going to kind of want to add the Queen of Swords to this Queen of Cups to get you through this Mercury retrograde, to get you through whatever this energy that's going to be coming in and causing havoc for you. I'm getting a young, immature male. Some of you, this is going to be like a prepubescent son or a teenager or whatever. But I get a young, aggressive male that's having a very hard time going through their own transitions, right? I'm talking a lot about karma with Aquarius and all that too. And it's like, yeah, well, hi. This person, like I said, I'm getting a sense that they're younger and they're going to give themselves all kinds of hell that they're going to have to get through. But you're going to have to just keep yourself centered, right? Keep yourself centered. Hermit if you have to. All right? All righty. Let's go ahead and we're going to get Oracle card just to finish this out for everybody. What is an Oracle card we can have for this Mercury retrograde? Woo! That's a bit much. Discover. Love that. It's got a narwhal on it. The directions, right? Little hearts and all that. Very cute. This is the Intuitive Tarot deck at I'm Not Tangled.com that you can find these cards at. They don't come with definitions. You can look them up if you want to, but I have it because I like to read them this way. But definitely, right? Discover. I like this too, and I love the narwhal because the narwhal is actually where the legend of the unicorn came from. The unicorns that drowned in Noah's flood turned into narwhals. And that's what these little, with the thing, right? Getting a sense too that some new directions and new discoveries are going to be being made for everybody this Mercury retrograde, but that is what retrogrades are for. They are for bringing out and drawing to the forefront anything that you have been struggling with in areas that pertain to Mercury, communication, transportation, things of that nature. Remember, this is a domino that's kicking off the rest of the retrogrades as well. And yeah, I'll be back with the other planets as we get close to it. Where we got Jupiter, June 2nd, Neptune, June 24th, Pluto in August, and then they separate a little bit. Then Mercury again. Never ending. Never ending. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, like, share, comments, hit my bells, spank my buttons, all that good jazz. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'm going to catch you again as soon as I can.